All right. I think we have a signal. Give me a moment here. I was going to go in 20 minutes, but I thought, you know what? Let's just start now. Had some other plans for today's Saturday swoop-in, but it's not happening. Blame Restream and StreamYard. So one doesn't give you enough time to play using it as a free user, and then the other one just plays everything absolutely ridiculously crap. So, all right, Saturday swoop-in. Got a couple of things we have to look at. Of course, the big thing yesterday with the global tech situation. Again, I did want to. If you haven't looked at the mirror video that I did, please watch that or watch the video that Zach put out after that one. He's put out about a 50-minute one. Maybe you definitely need to watch like, half an hour. If you haven't seen it, make sure you get the little gems and jewels that get dropped. Again, I was going to play it in this stream, but Restream had other plans. So, and I'm thinking, okay, it's getting near at the time. I don't want to sit there and screen record it and all of that. You know what I mean? It's like, long. Just to make sure it's under 15 minutes and fucking whatever, you know what I mean? Long. But as I say, I've mirrored one of them, but if any of the two that you do watch from Gematria Fit Use 25, be sure to watch the second one, because he's literally says everything that he said in the first one, which is about half an hour. But with the extra 150 minutes, he gives you the extras that's there. And it's a bit more refined, you know what I mean? In a sense as well. But again, one I did forget to mention yesterday before we even start, and I'm going to mention it a couple of times. Again, yesterday was by default, even though I didn't put out a video for it, just like with the what's his name, Jay Slater situation, right? Even if nothing came up on that day, it was an obvious date to circle, just like yesterday. Leap year, usually it's today, the 201st day of the year, because it was a leap year, it's a leap year this year. It was yesterday. And we all know the big tech thing, if he wasn't sleeping under a rock or hit by the rock. And again, William Henry Gates, Bill Gates' full name. Remember, we had the 312, which I'll talk about, in due time in today's transmission once I get the video going. So, of course, I have got the video, so we are going to have a visual breakdown and stuff. But remember his full name with the third. So, William, that's it, William Henry Gates with the stripe for the third. That equals 312. And then you had that 3 months, 1 week, 2 days to his crusty creature satanic birthday. And not only that, without the three stripes with the third, you get the 201. Yeah? William Henry Gates equals 201. So, so again, the reason why I'm even doing this stream, because I know yesterday's stream was a long stream and obviously things were more broken up in parts how he was talking, and plus he didn't get the visual. So today it's going to be more bite size. Hopefully not much more than or under 2 hour stream I'm looking at today, but it's going to be more bite size with things we're looking at with how it's said and presented basically, and you get the visual, so it's all good, right? As always, I've already put the link in the chat so you can join the stream. I know people may take a sec to come in, so I did want to change my avatar to my superhero one, as it's the Saturday swoop-in. We may do that in a bit still, but let me quickly play video one. It is one I've played before, but it's got to be played. Because as I say, it's moments like this where every channel, anyone that's come across this information, you should be mirroring the video, just like I mirrored the video. See how easy it is to mirror video? Even if you don't want it to hurt your brand, mirror the video that Zach put out on another channel. Then after today, when I do my piece, mirror this as well. You know what I mean? And my point is, these type of situations. Remember, yesterday is no different from a 9/11, no different from a COVID 2020. It's the same gang. That's my point. Like, let's not get it twisted. The wickedness that they did yesterday, and that follows on to today, and then all the other stuff what they got there. And what's it called again? Oh my God, I can't remember the name of it. Zank mentioned it, but basically, the name of the simulation run that Klaus Schwab of the World Economics Forum puts on, and he usually does it in July. And this year, he's moved it to 10th of September, and of course, September 11th of September. So September 11th, right? And of course, cyber attack equals 109. So again, the first installment of the simulated cyber attack stuff that they're doing. So again, what was that yesterday? That was a simulation, but carried out on the people. Let's see how the Zombieland variants act. Let's see what they do. You know what I mean? Let's slow them down. As I was saying in the stream, I'm sure it was yesterday. Imagine you just got your child ready. Sometimes that can take long. Then the time you got to the airport or whatever you was doing, and then now, you was ready to go on holiday, end of school, term, you got your other children, you got the newborn baby, so many months old, like that. Then these scumbags now, oh, you don't have no idea this is going on. Two, now you got blue screens. And my point is, as I always say, imagine if the people was armed with the right information. They'll be like, give me a fuck. Everybody in that, imagine everybody everywhere that got affected by this yesterday, if they had this information that we put out from this community. So that's what I'm saying. Those that don't share or mirror any of this type of information, look on them differently. I don't care who it is. Yeah, I don't care what information they put out or don't put out. Anybody that don't put out something of this type of information in the midst of what happened yesterday with the evil tyranny that's still going to spill into today for the next couple of days, and then they're going to probably do a whole nother mass big one whenever they're going to do it. Of course, we can, maybe able to circle some dates. You know what I mean? Like the obvious one for yesterday by default, even though I didn't put out a video. But those that, use the rule of thumb, I mean, that's a no-brainer, yeah? Fucking hell. So again, I might sound like a broken record or I might be whinging. That's not the case today. Is even though I'm calmer than yesterday, in the sense I was feeling more ranty, don't think that the part where I'm not going to show any ranting yesterday, that part is exponentially more higher volume than yesterday, even though how you heard me yesterday and I was joking here and there, you know what I mean? So like, don't get it twisted, because it's the reconfirmation and the reminder. And that's what I'm saying. Moments like this, let alone all the other bits dotted around through the days, through the months, through the weeks, you get specific times that come up of a reminder, and you say, "My God, okay, 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 okay. These people still ain't never gonna wake up." Okay, so let me run this first video here. We'll get it started. And that's the other thing as well. As it's expected, through noting XYZ, basically view count ratio of the videos, again, to how many likes the videos get. That just tells me everything as well. 70, 100, 200, 150. And then, it's only the OGs or one-off new enthusiasts that's come along that will like the video. You might get 5 likes, 10 likes if you're lucky. You know what I mean? And that's with 70, 100, 150. So again, it's just Zombieland variants, naysayers, haters, or whatever the case may be, right? Trolls. So yeah, we'll play this video and we'll see if anybody's about. And as I say, if nobody's about, I might not even do the stream because it blows. Did you know what? We'll see. We'll see in 6 minutes. Remember, check out Gematria Fake News if you haven't already. And of course, other channels alike when it comes to the numbers.
What's that for anyway?
It's a generator.
What does it do?
Nothing right now, but if I can get it to work, it could save our lives.
So how bad is it gonna be when the end of the
Hold up here. A little jump.
It could save our lives.
What's that for anyway?
It's a generator.
What does it do?
Nothing right now, but if I can get it to work, it could save our lives.
So how bad is it gonna be when the end of the world comes?
I don't know, but I got it all worked out so the three of us can survive in this house as long as possible.
3?
Me, Riley, and Granddad.
What about everyone else?
I can't save everyone else. If I tried, I'd just end up saving nobody.
What about me? Would you let me stay here? You know, if things got bad.
The plan is for 3 people, a 4th person, and we could run out of food or water.
But I'm your friend. Can't you make a plan for 4 people?
I guess.
I feel much better about that now. You know, Huey, everybody says you're a loony person, but I think one day you're gonna be smarter than everybody.
Turn off the TV, it's way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. It don't take a genius to pick up the pieces. I gotta speak in remedial English just for my niggas to see what's the meaning. Straight from the bottom, it's hell, I done seen it. It's crazy, the devil got that bitch on freezing. Turn off the TV, it's way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Work out in Texas, this dangerous thinking. Work out authority, dangerous thinking. Turn off the TV, it's way too misleading.
Well, it's going to be a dark and hot night for a lot of people. Thousands of people are without power in the North Bay as we speak. PG&E has cut the power off because of fire danger. In the last few minutes, actually, PG&E announcing it expects power to be restored by 7 p.m. tomorrow. So there's still a good 24 hours ahead of us. NBC Bay Area's Jody Hernandez joins us in Calistoga. And Jody, we've gone through this before. It's all for fire safety, but it's still very frustrating for so many people.
Very frustrating.
He was also born in '89. Chaos is '89, and he was born on the 9th birthday of the Georgia Guidestones, established March 22nd, 1980. So, and again, what you going to do when the grid goes down with Arizona's Monument Valley on the cover? J.J. Watt ends up in Arizona after Houston gets smashed 142 days after this album came out. And, of course, Valentine's Day can be written 14/2. And that is a number that relates to 9/11 too, because the 9/11 attack was 102 minutes, which is an hour and 42 minutes, and terrorist equals 142. Again, they keep saying that the next 9/11 will be the power grid going down. Monument Valley, which is on the cover of the album.
Just quickly pointing that out. It's interesting with the 57 there. That is interesting, considering what was going on yesterday and what we was reading out, which I'll go into shortly. Trying to think what word it was now. Was it Microsoft? No, that was 53, 46 and something. One, excuse me, 118. I can't remember what the 57 was. Anyway, we'll see it shortly. And then it will be all logged in once I dial back in.
Equals 57. So does conspiracy. But Valentine's Day had 57 date numerology as well. And, yeah. So, what's frustrating to think is we keep putting out this kind of information, and it should all be archived. It should all be up on, YouTube and Google, but it's not. And eventually this video will not be there either. But for the entire time I've been here, my main focus has been the same thing, if you guys did not know that. Exposing who's behind the agenda and trying to get ahead of the curve so we can stop their plans before they happen. And we have not been able to stop their plans, but for people who've listened, we've definitely been able to help out a lot of people. And, anybody in Houston who'd taken this advice, they definitely did a lot better while it was freezing, because they had the information. They were more mentally prepared. And I got to admit, even before that happened, I wouldn't have thought that Houston could get that cold. That's why it was amazing to witness what they did to Houston, how cold they made it. And, again, weather warfare has been an admitted thing since '52. It's 2021, and we know how much technology. Think about it. What did TVs even exist in 1952? That's around the time they came out. But I mean, just think of a TV back then compared to a TV now, and a computer. Not even that long ago compared to a.
Oh no!
She'll find.
dangerous thinking. Dangerous thinking. They've been plotting, keeping secrets. Boycotting mortgage, that's dangerous thinking. Boycotting taxes, that's dangerous thinking. Boycott authority, dangerous thinking. Turn off the TV, it's way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. It don't take a genius to pick up the pieces. I gotta speak in remedial English just for my niggas to see what's the meaning. Straight from the bottom, it's hell, I done seen it. It's crazy, the devil got that bitch on freezing.
Try it.
I knew you could do it!
Guys, wait! You're gonna use up all the power!
What, boy?
You're gonna use up all the power!
I can't hear you. We have too much electronic equipment running at the same time.
Oh, I'm scared of the dark.
All right. Hold up here. Let me get rid of this. Just a couple slides before we get into today's situation reveal concerning yesterday. I thought it was pretty fitting to include some, so there you go. For real though, yeah? It's not like I'm lying. Fuck, you know. They live, we sleep. And again, if you haven't seen that movie They Live, I'm sure you can even watch it on YouTube for free. Type in They Live. Looks like the most stupidest film, but it's got one of the most potentest messages you're ever gonna come across. Oh, who's that, Zach? Yeah, man. Let's grab him by the scruff of that neck. What are you saying? Where's the energy? I know they're ramping, but they're being serious at the same time. For those that don't know, ramping means playing about, yeah? Playing about, but I'm being serious. Again, it's cable 54. Terrorism, Jesuit Order 54. Again, today's transmission, Saturday-Swoop-In, will begin in about 1 to 2 minutes. Again, breaking down what I went over yesterday, and maybe a couple of other bits as well that will trickle in. We'll look at the news as well, something they put out just a little while ago, and try and make sense of something, you know. Obviously, there's going to be other bits. Again, I don't know the game plan. I'm not at the round table, so you know, obviously we'll be able to see a direction, but you know, whatever their main goal is for why they do what they do, aside from obviously, you know, how they have us, your guess is as good as mine. Is it not retarded? Like fucking hell. Retarded. Give me a break, man. Yeah. It's true. Put extra emphasis. Alright,
Turn
let's
off the
do
TV,
this.
it's way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. It don't take a genius to pick up the pieces.
Give me a sec here. Alright. So, Global Tech Chaos by the numbers. Saying it's a total nightmare. Chaos could last days with NHS disruption and cancelled flights as airports forced to use whiteboards. Fucking hell. After a Microsoft outage. That is brutal. Chaos could last days with the NHS disruption and cancelled flights as airports forced to use whiteboards after Microsoft outage. Brutal. And again, if they was armed with this knowledge, couldn't help but notice. Let's pause this because it is going to change quickly. Yeah, couldn't help but notice well, at this time, I think it's changed now. I think it's gone to like 5,000. But yeah, more than 100 planes had to be grounded in the UK because of the Microsoft outage, while over 3,300 were cancelled globally. Of course, they had to get that 33 in, right? Television channels, banks, GPs, and supermarkets around the world have been rocked by the chaos. Again, yesterday was the 19th. Chaos equals 19. So shops in Australia had to shut down or go cash only after digital checkout stopped working. And we just covered, you know, things with that theme no more than 2 months ago with the Tesco, Sainsbury's, might have been Aldi as well, Greg's the bakery in the UK concerning the checkout stopped working and all of that type of stuff. So obvious who's doing it. And as always, by the numbers, right? As always, by the numbers. So said in the US, emergency service lines went down in Alaska, Arizona, Indiana, Minnesota, New Hampshire, and Ohio. Can just read that to work it out. A tiny little slither at the top of the words there, but yeah, I'm sure I'm correct. Um, so again, just like 9/11, a national emergency. And it ties together, right? Remember, it's 222 months since 9/11, 2001 to 2020, when they deemed it a global pandemic. Of course, the scamdemic of 2020 still ongoing, of course. And of course, who's involved with all of that, right? How he factors in Microsoft. And don't forget as well with the Xbox stuff, X. And you had the eclipse recently that formed the X from the one, I think it was 2017, if I'm not mistaken, when it crossed or its path across America, and then the one this year in April 8th, if I'm not mistaken. Um, Basically completed the X, right? And of course, just like they do the computer simulation runs for cyber attacks and whatnot, and they carried one out literally, not just, they was doing some simulation in some, wherever they are in a place on computers. No, they said, fuck it, we've been testing it inside, fuck it, now let's let it out. Let's see how the Zombieland variants, see how they fare, you know. Um, I can't remember my main point what I was saying, but yeah. 222 months, of course, Wuhan coronavirus equals triple two. And then how it factors back in with the philanthropist guy, eugenics, what's his name? Bill Gates, William Henry Gates. And remember, yesterday was the 201st day of the year. And remember, they did Event 201, the dry run simulation for COVID 19. You got to remember, 19 hijackers, 2001. Then 19 years later, again, chaos, more chaos. They give you COVID 19. Chaos equals 19. And again, event 201. William Henry Gates equals 201. Yesterday was the 201st day of the year when it's a leap year. Usually it would be today, yeah? So it all comes together. Viruses, updates, antivirus, Bill Gates, Microsoft. It's just full circle. Terrorism. Full circle, isn't it? It's amazing how they do it, man. And amazing how people are so asleep. So let's keep it moving. And again, just imagine you're in the hospital, whatever you got going on, and then this. And again, this is not the first time, as we know, with all the little hacker stuff going on for the last so many months, last year at an exponential rate, as in the last so many years. And it's definitely very telling. And the timing. And as I said before, I can't remember the name now. What is it? Computer? Oh my God, it wasn't computer crypto. What was it called? Check Zach's video, you'll definitely get it. But anyway, whatever it's called. And is that another CC as well, right? I'm sure it was CC. But anyway, they usually have the simulation in July. Since Zach said he's been tracking it and he's noticed, okay, when they usually have it, or literally always, and then the fact that they've moved it this year, but then in the month of July this year, they put the simulation out to the public. Yeah. Said, right, we've done enough tests in the lab on the computer, whatever. They said, you know what, right, it's time to let it out the bag. Today we're going, you know what I mean? We're going airborne type of thing, metaphorically speaking. Oh, then plus you can go back to, you know, air quotes, the virus 2020. Fucking hell. They're going airborne, right? Fucking hell. Some type of pathogen worked up in their cauldron of a whole bag of madness, boy. Evil, truly evil. And then to have the people so numb to the wake up call, that's the part what just truly blows my mind. But then it all makes sense instantaneously, of course. Of course they're gonna be sleeping. And of course they're never gonna wake up, you know? So as the my man in Rocky says, right? I'm sure there's a meme for it. If they die, they die. You know? Fucking hell. Can only do and say so much. I'm one person. It's just not enough of us. Not enough of us that care, man. And there never will be. Yeah, quick segue. Gave me a chuckle when I saw it. Thought, fucking hell, let me get a screenshot. Really? So they say attack alert for Charles and Camilla. There's another CC there, of course. The level 33. And C's the third letter of the alphabet. But anywho, Charles and Camilla ushered to safety by royal security after they spotted suspect on roof hours after Trump shooting. I mean, give me a break. I mean, this is the type of bullshit. It's just like, really? Fucking hell, people are just out to get the good guys, huh? People are just out to get the good guys. Yeah, what you saying? Give me a break, man. You know, just another ritual. Of course, the update time is 27 minutes past. Yeah. Yeah, because of course it is. Just like yesterday with the global tech situation. Just like with that video that I showed with the cartoon there. The video clips and what Zach's talking about. Yeah. And yesterday just drives it back home though, man. That's why it's just like, oh, like the act what they did, man. And their plans and what they've had planned for executing what they did yesterday, knowingly, purposefully. You know what I mean? Tyrannically. It's brutal. It is so brutal. Something else I was supposed to say with this that I had in mind to say before going live today. Trying to think what it was. But yeah, just too busy to get the right information or share it. Just too busy. I don't want to spoil your day. I don't want to bore you. As I say, if you learn quick, obviously you don't have to hang around. You can go and learn from somebody else. If or if you do learn from many people. My point is, you can easily go off and do it yourself. So I don't expect people to stick around anyway. To be fair, it's a simple thing. Learn it, and then do a domino effect. Each one teach one. Many hands make light work. Do you like being mocked? Do you like people playing God over you with all the levels of wickedness that they do? You know, this isn't some fanciful dream that they're just doing and they haven't carried out any acts. How many acts? Man, wow, their tally is just crazy. Like, imagine what their tally actually is. It's nothing short of hundreds of thousands. Minimum 100,000. Give me a moment here. Get a quench, you know what I mean? Fucking hell, what the old palate. Oh man. We do have a knife crime situation to quickly look at as well. It will come up in the slides. I think I have looked at it before, but you know, looking at it again, it came up in the news cycle or whatever. So whether I have or I haven't, I mean, it's just such a doublet. Classic. Just like this total nightmare by the numbers. Chaos that could last days. Major disruptions, etc., etc. Tech doomsday. And that's what I'm saying. All those that come across this, watch how quick they'll be like, oh, maybe I should have paid attention. Or like, you know, like when you're shit, you can't even use nothing. You know, like when they lock off a YouTube, when they lock off, you know what I mean? You can't even make a call. You saying it's them times now. You should have said, shit, I should have downloaded that video from Audio Oracle. Right now, I can't even get the download. That had some jewels in there, but I weren't paying attention. Now it makes sense now. You know what I mean? You know, you saying everybody's busy today, Saturday. No one's tuning in. Wow, we've had one or two. They've left. Not a regular or an OG or a new enthusiast of, you know, left a message, left a comment. Again, as I mentioned yesterday, excuse me, I had something going on in the background here. But yeah, as mentioned yesterday via the news outlets, again, the Masonic media, of course, they had to pair it up to Black Mirror style IT meltdowns, billions. Goes on to say hackers could never have dreamed of such chaos, says expert. I mean, the gaslighting, what these people do is just unbelievable. Like it ain't you doing it. You are hilarious, man. Annoying, but so funny. Again, government 133. There's something else with that I'm forgetting right now. And again, to Klaus Schwab birthday, it's 111 days. Again, Klaus Schwab from World Economics Forum. Again, computer and internet equals treble one. And of course, we know how that factors in with Sumerian cipher. The times by 6, and you get 666. Then how that goes back to the word vaccination and mandatory. Then again, the mark of the beast. Again, you can't buy or sell or travel. Think about how they had you on lockdown in 2020 and beyond. You couldn't even go and relax at the pub to go on, have a chill, watch your game, watch your tennis or whatever's going on. You know what I mean? You can't go there unless you have, the pokey pokey. You can't travel. And always remember, always remember, they want to account for everything. You know what I mean? Your carbon footprint, all that type of stuff. If you fart, they want to account for the fart. What molecules? If it was, concentrated in a way, I might text you more. Can't even release a gas, or even south. You know what I mean? Gotta be wary when you belch. Leave that alone. I mean north. Sorry, yeah. Did I say north? South is gonna be what's it called? Farts. Anywho, it's just amazing how it all comes together with all the symbolisms and signs. So obvious. Note the update time, yeah? So again, government 133. Something I'm forgetting with the 133 right now. But anywho, note the 157 or at least that 57, yeah? It's gonna come into play and factor in. People are just they're just I'm just really out of words, man. Yeah, here's one of them. Just look at this first. Just look at him. You know, have a good look. Let me pause. Yeah, pause. Have a good look. Remember TED Talks, all of that. Yeah, go and check it out. TED Talks 2010. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go and watch that TED Talks with Bill Gates. Population control. He talks about scamdemic. And they can do a good job with needles, syringes. Yeah, so when you see this face along with the other ones, this guy should be on the run. He should be a fugitive and easily found, then put under the jail. Yeah, with the rest of them. So again, big part of this update that messed up yesterday was to do with Microsoft. Again, William Henry Gates, the third, right? That equals 312 until his birthday, October 20th. 3 months, 1 week, 2 days. Again, yesterday, the 201st day on the leap year. Usually the 201st day is today, but it was yesterday because it was a leap year. And William Henry Gates equals 201. Currently 68, as I said yesterday in the other stream. And remember, he's born in 55. What's his name? George Kurtz, right? One of the guys that deals with this software thing, what's going on. You'll see his name come up. He's born 5th of May. And again, how they play God over you with this situation and what's going on. And remember, God equals 55. And remember, they did remember how it factors in with yesterday with the morning star. Friday is Venus, the morning star, Lucifer, fallen angel, Luke 10:18, and then October 18. So again, the simulation run with event 201 for COVID. just before at the same time as the military games in Wuhan, China goes off. So long after, probably 56 days. Remember, coronavirus equals 56. It was something like that, or 65 days. Then you had the first case. Then obviously we got into January, and then it started taking off. And then you had the death of Kobe. Yeah, the basketball guy on the 26th, and then he gets buried. Kobe Bryant gets buried in a place called Corona something something. Yeah, that was the name of the place where he got buried, and he got killed on the 26th. And again, Corona means crown. Crown equals 26. China, disease, virus, viral equals 26. Plague equals 26. Give me a break. And again, God also equals 26. So again, 55. God equals 55. Satan equals 55. Again, Luke 10:18, when Satan, Lucifer, comes to earth, right? They do the simulation, or one of them, because there was many more, but one of them was this one. Again, in Bill Gates' hometown of Seattle, where they have the big space needle. Give me a break. I've said it so many times. They've even got. So they have the simulation in Johns Hopkins University, and then all the people that benefit, Pfizer, all these, the Jesuit order, again, Klaus Schwab, that deals with World Economics Forum, WEF. Give me a break. And then yesterday or this month, where they usually always been having, as Zach's been tracking, they always have what is it called again? It's man, I'm sure it was a CC, but whatever they have, but they've moved it this year to September 10th. Yeah. So 10/9 again, cyber attack equals 109, and again chaos 19 drop the zero. So they've got another simulation run in their headquarters, whatever, for that day and the day after, which is 11th of September, of course, 9/11, right? So this year they don't have it indoors. They said, fuck it, we're gonna have a full-blown simulation on the people. We're gonna make it airborne. And then think about the joke of that, as in again going back with a pathogen. Think about what I'm saying to you. These people are faced. They're wicked with it. They're wicked. They're wicked. Oh my god. Yo, they're feisty. And then computers, Microsoft, again, viruses. Give me a break. When the only virus is them, the Jesuit order and the scumbag, Oh, come on, man. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. And all those that just sit by, you are the you're the problem. So again, many you know what? If you're up to speed on the 68, then you know in it. I mean, give me a break. So again, if I uncheck it, and even though pandemic's 65 anyway, 65th prime, 313. Today's daily numerology is 26. Go figure, and it will always be that. It won't change like the rest of it going through different years and stuff. The daily numerology will always be the same. Again, playing God over you. Again, I just spoke about 26. I mean, give me a break. And a life lesson of 34. We'll get back to that 34 in a moment, so hold tight for that. Of course, they're all about timing. Time equals 144. You've got 14 weeks and 4 days. Alternative span to this creature, satanic scumbag, William Henry Gates, known as Bill Gates. Again, if you uncheck the day, it will be 312, and it will go with his name. William Henry Gates the third equals 312. Again, what are they to execute their plan, right? 14 weeks and 4 days. Again, time 144. If you write out 44, you get 144. How many minutes do you have in a day? 1,440. Drop the 0. If you write time, it equals 144. Also, virus or viral. And I think chaos 46, right? This series life lesson is 46. Unbelievable. And his day numerology. Oh my God. His day numerology again. That won't ever change. Bill Gates' day numerology. And I know I would have pointed this out before, but it's just I know I didn't say it yesterday. I don't think I did. But anyway, 38 pandemic equals 38. Murder 38. I mean, give me a break. Brutal. Oh mate. This is just brutal how they do this, man. Wow. So the 312. I didn't have his name up, so go figure. So again, CrowdStrike 55, yeah? Give me a break. Satan and God equals 55, God equals 26, and then yesterday you had a day numerology of 26. Again, yesterday, Friday. Friday is Venus, Morning Star, Lucifer. Give me a break. And then 1018, Luke 1018, and then think about the dry simulation event 201. You can watch it on YouTube from their official channel. I'm sure their official channel, as I've stated many times, they've never had a strike or anything, of course, because YouTube is being now compromised. It's not wholesome how it was made back in the day from who it was, you know what I mean? It's been taken over. Of course it has. And if they're still around, those that was originally, all for what they was doing in a wholesome way, now the original YouTubers, if one or two of them still around, of course they're going to be polarized to the fuckery now, isn't it? You know what I mean? They're not going to be the wholesome, good-natured people that they once was when they first started YouTube, you know? So Microsoft 46, I mean, give me a break. And again, remember 1018, Luke 1018, and then October 18th, drop the 0, Microsoft 118. Again, viruses. They did the dry simulation run for a pandemic, one of about 5. Again, you had one in 2016 called Exercise Cygnus in the UK. You had another one called Claydex. And then you had the 666 situation with the timing of Little Nas X when he brought out the night trainers, right, with the blood in them. And he had the Luke 1018 on the trainer. He had Luke 1018. Did he not have that on the trainer, on the sneaker? Give me a break, man. I mean, come on, man. This is just telling you they're wicked with it. Wicked, blatantly. So again, Crowd 27, Ritual 27, Jesuit Order 63, Terrorism 63. Something I'm forgetting with Counter-Strike with the 71. Yeah, is his birthday 64 days remaining? Hold on, let me go back on the slide. Hold on. Was it not 64? Yeah, Bill Gates, unless I'm mistaken and it's 63 because of the leap year, that may factor in. It may factor in. But anyway, 64 in the leap year, it's there. And this year of all the years, and think about it, 2020 was a leap year as well. And they're doing this type of thing in a leap year. These people, I remember whoa, 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 whoa. Wasn't it 2012 with the Olympic ceremony? That I got a smack on the wrist from virtually from YouTube. They had to, put my hands on my head, stand in the virtual corner. Fucking scumbags. I'm sure if I'd have showed it Leandro style, Kevin Leandro with my butt crack hanging out, they would have been all for it. Oh no, it's okay. Don't worry. He's part of the gang. But anywho, and the ceremony, if you didn't see it, the ceremony for the Olympics, it was basically showing people on hospital beds, syringes floated around. You had big blown up or whatever, how they do it. These big things bopping and walking around or hanging around. And basically one blatantly looking like Boris Johnson, Boris Johnson was what? In the time of what? Going on COVID, right? Give me a break. Won by 47 seats. The Tories equal 47. Time equals 47, as well as that 144 I already spoke about today. He came in 158 weeks after Theresa May. Boris Johnson equals 158, like Freemasonry equals 158. So let's keep it moving. Next slide. I mean, this is just undeniable. And as I say, these are the type of moments that shows you the stripes and colors of people. How are you not going to mirror this information on your channel? Make another chat. Like, what? The world needs to see. Like, do you like being mocked over? That's all I'm trying to say, and that's why I went on as long as I went on yesterday. And that's not one of those streams today, so knock yourself out and catch that stream, yeah. The car, even though I'm not showing it today, I'm much more what the fuck, because I understand how brutal it is what they did yesterday, and it's ongoing today, obviously. You know what I mean? I even messaged my friend. I said, "Shit, how you getting on, man? Fucking hell, are you fucked up from what's going on? Can you get your flight home? You're supposed to be flying home today, you know?" So again, note that 55, yeah? God 55, Satan 55. That guy that's going to come up shortly, George Kurtz, that's involved with all the tech stuff, with CrowdStrike. And again, as mentioned yesterday, and of course, Zach said it, and obviously anybody with a brain, look at the names that they gave it. CrowdStrike. I mean, give me a break. On the 201st day of a leap year, again, William Henry Gates equals 201. The Jesuit Order 201. Sacred number equals 201. Think about all the bullshit that they do in Israel. State of Israel 201. Yeah. Hamas terrorism 201. Iranian terrorism 201. The Holy Bible 201. Islamic terrorism 201. Police racism 201. Yeah. There's many significant 201s. So this is not no, it's just a random number that they've just, you know what I mean? There's a reason why there was 201 that got preserved by Catherine the Great in time in history. And they've even made recent shows on Hulu about Catherine the Great, who preserved the order. And you're in the time of the first Jesuit Pope, Pope Francis, and a big part of the Jesuit order came out of France. And he stays in Suite 201. And his original name, Jorge Mario Bergoglio, equals 201. Ignatius of Loyola, one of their generals, his name equals 201. And all the rest of the 201s that go with that shit. I mean, this is just crazy. But so obvious. The spell casting, the people stay asleep. Nobody cares. Nobody really pulls the finger out. How you should be pulling the finger out. Yeah? Again, you're getting views on your channel. Who cares about what other you know what I mean? Where people might not care. Put it on all of them. We need to maximize defense, fortify. You know what I mean? Oh my God, my branding. Oh my God, I've got a brand. Oh, okay, your branding. All right. Put your feet up, chill, relax. Do your thing in it. All right, man, it's cool. And as I always say, I don't care who likes, who shares, or who don't share. I don't care. I know why I'm putting it out and I'm doing what I'm doing, so it echoes out into the cosmos, so it knows what my intent was about. That I'm being sincere with my intent and what the fuck I'm doing. So again, what was the update time? 57 minutes past, yeah? Tech doomsday equals what? Of course, conspiracy 51 as well. Witches casting spells, of course. Perfect day, right? Again, sacred number equals 201. Saturn worship 201, you know they love Saturn. But anywho, witches 39, doomsday 39. I do have a quick segue follow-up. We'll get to the slide when we get there for the woman from Charmed. You remember I put the video up the other day? And how they did her off. Was that the same day as Trump with his buffoonery? The old orange Oompa Loompa with his fucked up hair blowing in the wind type of look. Trump. Yeah, Doomsday 33, Illuminati 120, Freemason or Freemasons equals 96. Again, that's why they had off the Queen at age 96. Again, that wasn't a random day that they selected, or age, or day. You know, again, 67 days before the now King, and King equals 67, Freemasonry 67 as of September 8th, when the Queen dies. 140 days after her birthday, if you're right at Queen of England, that equals 140. But yeah, Doomsday 39, Witches 39. Society of Jesus, aka the Jesuit Order. You got the 56 there. Let me get this off the screen. And was it 53 days to their next event in September? I think it was 53 days. Yeah, I think it was when I watched Zach's video. I'm sure it was 53 days. These people are feisty, you know, I swear down. Microsoft 53. And also COVID equals 53 as well. COVID equals 53. Again, Chaos 46 and 19. Yesterday was the 19th of July. And also Ritual 45, the 45th prime, 197, 19/7. And I do have a 197 coming up. Hold up, where is it? Is it already on the screen? I know I got one sexy 197 that's going to pop up like, I mentioned it in yesterday's stream. Give me Sonic 74. Again, Mental Health 61. I know so. Oh, Cybercrime and Hacker's Dream. Was it? Oh, of course it was. Yes, as it comes in. Yeah. At the top, in the middle. Reverse reduction. I mean, just reverse. Ordinal, excuse me. Yes. Did I not mention Lucifer? Microsoft equals what? Luke 10:18 is talking about what? October 18th was what day concerning Event 201? What was they doing? Yeah. I mean, give me a break. So, and spiritual equals 118 as well. Go figure. Again, Lucifer, Morning Star equals 197. What day was it yesterday? And Friday is Venus. Venus, the Morning Star. Yo, the duality at play. You gotta laugh, man. These people are on it. They don't miss a beat. I'm telling you. Morningstar 68. This creature, Bill Gates, is currently 68 as well. As mentioned yesterday in the other stream, Wuhan, I'm sure equals 68 and 67. If not Wuhan virus, but I'm sure it was just Wuhan. Lucifer 30. Lucifer 38. Remember, his day numerology will never change, right? The day numerology of whatever it is, whatever day. So anyway, on Bill Gates, it's 38. Again, pandemic, lockdown, martial law, murder, 38. Give me a break, man. Masonic, 38. Lucifer, 38. Again, occult, I'm sure Gematria, 38. English. I know some of them. So I know the 52 factors in as well. But anyway, I can't remember right now. I don't want to say shit that I can't probably remember right now. So knock yourself out and have a check and have a look and see how it all comes together anyway. So morning 45 as well, the 45th prime as well. 197, ritual 45. And was it crowd 27 before? Ritual 2745, controlling the people. Again, your crown chakra. Corona means crown. Into your mind's eye, your crown chakra. This is what they do. Computer 39, Witches 39, Doomsday 39, you see? And basically, back to Charmed, you'll see how that factors in with her birthday because we had 39 weeks to her next birthday. Was it April 12th? Something like that. So, anywho, next slide. Projectionist, thank you. Again, it's a shame, man. Whether it's a 2-second video or a lengthy video, these videos, or if you do it yourself, you know, put out the information, man, because the mockery is just crazy. And the only way you can break the cycle is to get wise and break the fucking cycle and have a new default. So we're not on their, you know, fuckery unknowingly. And not actively helping to, you know, have an actual community, common ground, not the broken shit what's going on, you know what I mean? Fucking hell, it's crazy. Anywho, remember prophecy with us, remember that 52 as well, right? And also 29th prime is 109. Remember cyber attack 109 and the thing coming up in September on 10/9 with Klaus Schwab, and I can't remember the name of it. Oh my god, is it computer crypto or some shit? I can't remember what it's fucking called. Oh man. Anywho, be sure to watch Zach's video. One of which I did mirror, but if anything, out of the two, watch the 50-minute one that he put out. I may even mirror that one as well. At least I'm doing my bit. So, what did you do today? Fuck all, chat shit. Tell me I need to take meds. Didn't share the information. You don't care. You like being in your bubble. Man, relax. Put your feet up, man. Stay in your little comfort bubble. Oh yeah, relax. Not that. You know, Netflix. What is it called again? The Obama movie. What is that one? What's it called again? Leave It Behind? What is it called? And it's like the cyber stuff going on, right? I still haven't even watched that. Yeah? I still haven't even watched that. As much as I should. But I know, you know, because of this community, I know they've dissected it. And even if I haven't been bothered, I know if I go to just, you know, all right, let me get the upgrade with that, fuck it. I know it's there. And without even looking, I know it checks out. And I know I can send you and say, right, check out Zach and whoever else and boom, boom, boom. Because I know it's all going to check out. So again, while we're over here forecasting literally or looking around corners, or at least knowing what's going on a day without forecasting, give me a fucking break, man. And that's why I say by default, Jay Slater, obviously I would have checked that day, even if they didn't come up and say body this and body that. Obviously, I would have checked that day, a life lesson of 30, and then it had the mirror reflection of the dates when he went missing of June 17th. But for July 15th, obviously, that's a no-brainer. Just like yesterday, even though I didn't put out a video and be, oh, blah, 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 or even forgot, oh, shit, it's the leap year 201 on the 19th, not the 20th. You know what I mean? Obviously, by default, I mean, give me a break. So let's keep it moving, yeah? Look on all of those that do not help this information propagate the way it needs to be propagated everywhere. What should be going viral? Car, when they're ready to pull down a YouTube, as I said before, and then we're going to keep it moving in 10, 20 seconds, yeah? Don't want to bore you with the sidebars. I know I'm not going to go into Rantville. That was yesterday, yeah? But I'm just saying, right? If they take off YouTube right now, and you ain't downloaded no video, you ain't been taking in what's going on, you haven't learned to apply, what you say? You watched it on a one-off. Oh, that fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Like, or you been here watching, but ain't applying and doing X, Y, Z. You're the problem. Fucking hell. How are we supposed to break the mold? I'm one person. There's only so many in the community. We're doing our best. If you don't chain reaction and fight, fight the power, public enemy, even though they're fucking sellouts about fucking when the grid goes down. What a piece of fucking shit. And them times, unknowingly as a youth, I'll be fight the power. You know what I mean? Fucking piece of shit excrement bastards. Sellout, boule, scumbag, Hegelian dialect. You know, like that? Scumbags. Tell me about fucking Bumba Clark. Public enemy like I idiot. Unbelievable. So glad I know better. From early. Oh, saved. Somewhat anyway, you know what I mean? Fucking hell. So again, Doomsday 33. Federal 33, again, the federal government. Coronavirus, Corona 33. Police, people, order, society, masonry, order, secrecy. Yeah? Of course, skull and bones. Skull 33 as well. It doesn't take the symbol and when you punch it in the calculator like the symbol. So just know it's not me just trying to make something up to get a wording there. I'm using the symbol and if you use the symbol and write out skull and crossbones, you will see 201. The famous, but remember, prophecy 106, and note that 52, government 52, terrorist 52 as well, Sonic 29. All right, let's keep it moving. Morning Star 58, Rosicrucian, Secret Society 58, Freemasonry 58, and again he's 68 years old right now, and 60, and also the 67, 58 Freemasonry, yeah, 58, 67, Morning Star 58, 67. And isn't Skull on what's it called? 149. Hold up, am I forgetting something here with that 149? All right, let's keep it moving. We've got enough anyway. We got enough for the home run, and a few times over, I'm sure. So, any little niggles, give me a break today. Skull and Bones on 49. Remember, Terror 41. And of course, again in the news, they're going to be talking about, oh yes, it could cause that chain reaction of a monkey see, monkey do, and again, I don't say the cliche of the fat slob in the mum's basement, but whatever cliche you want to say. And again, that's how they want you on edge, despair, don't knowing what's coming next. Oh my God, just trying to get on with my life. But remember, they're not giving you this as if to say it is a terror attack per se, or somebody's hacking or a big group. They're just saying, oh, we just did this update and boom, boom, boom. Really, is them with them one another? I'll do it. Gaslighting scumbag, sociopathic, narcissistic, megalomaniac, psychopathological, satanic, absolute scumbags. Not every other word goes with what I'm trying to say there, yeah? Unbelievable. So again, they did talk about blue screens, but as I say, I did mention this yesterday in the stream. So blue screens, blank screens, potato, patata, tomato, tomato, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, blank screens or blue screens. We will look at blue screens in a moment, so hold tight. I'm sure, does computer equal 42, conspiracy 42, computer 42, Zionism, Jesuit, 42, Freemasonry 42, the elite, if you write that out, equals 42. But anyway, you can see the elephant in the room, right? Blank screens equals 201. Go figure. Also, I'm sure coronavirus pandemic equals 212, if I'm not mistaken. World Trade Center 77. Anyway, because it all factors in when you know what you're looking at. All right, let's keep it moving. 212 with the blank screens and 77 as well. With the top row, basically. Anywho, just jot it down, keep it to the side. There's only 6 minutes of this video left, but obviously I'm going to be pausing it. Right, so boom. This chief in charge, founder and CEO of the Emporium Security Operations Center, acronym SOC. You will need to get SOC. Socked in your head with a flipping snooker ball in there with a big brick boulder from the Flintstones times or something. And that's me being nice, all right? Don't worry, I'll be nice. So, what's his name? Senad Aruc, A-R-U-C, right? So, let's see what we've got with this pendejo that works for the scumbags. Well, we know Tisha B'Av and then the Twin Tower stuff, right? The 134, and even 9th of Av, if you write that out the English way with that Jewish stuff. Again, Tisha B'Av and then 9th of Av, they both equal 134. There's more that 134 hat factors in with the Twin Towers. There's something extra I'm forgetting today. Anywho, the day of execution, SOC, Security Operations Center, SOC 44, execution 44. And you got the 118 when you write it out as well. And again, Microsoft, and then the Lucifer stuff, Luke 1018. And then event 201, October 18th. Interesting. All right, next, projectionist. You can unfreeze frame. Thank you. What's this here? Freeze. What is this here? Oh, I know where about this. We had a sidebar about something. It was Chris Holding. Shout out to Chris Holding. And yesterday he said something about he sent like an email to Trump, and then obviously yeah, and then you've got air in the word yeah, and then how it all, I can't remember how it went there, but it all tied in, and then we was talking about um what you can see on the screen, right? Mike Tyson, Mike in Evander Holyfield's air. Anywho, the bite fight. It's called the Sound of Fury, also called the bite fight. So here's your blue screens, right? The major global tech outage. Now don't forget the what I put out before with Greg's Bakers in the UK recently with the glitch and it was blaming it on Putin and Russia. And then I come along and just break it down in 2 fucking seconds and say, look, man, this is some bag of bullshit, clearly from the gang, same old hallmarks over and over and over again. I mean, I just don't see how many more entries do we need to put out here, but you know, it is what it is. To the next episode. Nothing but a G thing, baby. Decoding situations on the daily. We show it to the zombies, call us crazy. Boo-doo-doo-doo, boom, boo-doo-doo-doo. Wee, beow, 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 beow. 1, 2. No, I'm joking. Anywho, so the major global tech outage has sparked mayhem with flights grounded and TV channels and banks. So Sky TV went down, banks knocked off offline. So imagine even bringing back the baby aspect now. Yeah, so imagine now we're going to bring back the baby. Imagine if you're on your lonesome doing your thing, all with a group of friends. But imagine if you had a newborn baby, you got your family. You need to buy X, Y, Z. You can't even fucking buy what you need to buy. You run out of, you know what I mean? Babies bawling. Oh my, these people are wicked, you know. When I tell you they're wicked. Planes told they can't land. People now sweating profusely that might even have, beyond being claustrophobic on the plane. You know what I mean? Now, 1 minute you was all right, 2 twos now. You know what I mean? My man come on the tannoy or the lady, flying the plane, the pilot. They start telling you X, Y, Z. You're like, raw. What? How much fucking pressure? You know what I mean? You start sweating extra like shit. You need to pull down the gas mask thing, like the oxygen. You need to pull that down like shit. Rotted. I was about to land. That was nice. What's going on? You know, then one day you had your day set as well when you land. Or now you're the lady that had the baby with your family. Be all a single mother as well. Let's all top it off now. Single mother. Going to go and catch a break or coming back from the break. These scumbags with their satanic agendas now, while they, just out there, you got what they call BlackRock, you got Bilderberg. Oh, they have this every other year or yearly. What direction they're gonna, take the world down? They're gonna take them down in this funnel unknowingly and some knowingly. But they got that attitude. What can we do about it? Or you need to take your meds or whatever differential cognitive dissonance in their consciousness, giving them their compartmentalized thinking. You know what I mean? And then you got the needle in a haystack that represents all of my type of people. One needle. And you've just got a bazillion haystacks everywhere. A mountain going up to the fucking moon, what represents the Zombieland variants, and another needle for the Jesuit order. You know what I mean? Fuck it out. Wow. You can't even get hombres to mirror a blood clot video on their main fucking channel. Set pace and set speed. Get the topic of the real day that needs to be spoken in these podcasts. I'm not saying you need me on there. Just learn the fucking thing and start talking about it. Make it be viral. The kids will soak up this knowledge. They'll be like, oh, hold up. We can see what you're doing now. I don't like being mugged off. And look how much mugging off they do. Whether they make it now, so you've got all the drugs free in certain places in America, then they will do some, they buy up the property. Think about what they do. Then they'll gentrify. They're wicked with it, Oh, just let them kill themselves off. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Meth and fentanyl. Oh, don't worry about it, man. It's cool, man. As long as you do it around here. And then if you watch the programs or films that had, or the series that had Idris Elba. He played a really good character in the thing. I might watch it again on a one-off soon, maybe in a couple months' time. I might watch it again. The Wire, probably about 5 seasons. That was a potent show, and they let all the madness, like how they're doing it. They do that in the show in Baltimore. They let all the people just get high. Yo, and that's what I'm saying. Whether they do it in the film or have their little John Hopkins University Event 201, do the dry run simulation pandemic before the scamdemic of 2020. They're doing it a few months just before in 2019, October 18th. Yeah? Then in the same time, they've even got Netflix next pandemic. Oh, with Bill Gates. I think they had 2 of them. Did they not have 2 of them? I swear they had 2 of them. They're feisty with it. 2-2s now, you're living it out. Then Kobe dies on the 26th, as I mentioned earlier, for the bazillionth time. Corona means crown, crown 26. God equals 26. Again, think about the crown, the thorns going around the head. You know what I mean? Of Christ and all that stuff. And then he gets buried in a place that's called Corona something. Wherever the place is where they're buried in. Not to mention they had movies and cartoons with helicopter crash, and they killed Kobe Bryant with his daughter in a fucking helicopter crash. But we can't get people to put out the information that clearly shows the mockery and all the killing and the deaths. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Rappers, basketballers, whoever. I mean, it's no holds barred. The gloves are the gloves are off. You know, the gloves are off, man. Wow. The gloves are off. They're relentless. You know? 25/8, not 24/7. It is 20. Yeah. So the major global tech outrage. Excuse me, I'm burping. Yeah, so the major global tech out. Oh my God, let's start again. Blue screens, right? For fuck's sake. Airports have been hit with blue screens of death, leaving passengers scrambling amid delays and cancellations. Goes on to say the major global tech outage has sparked mayhem with flights grounded and TV channels and banks not offline. Goes on to say the severe issues at Microsoft have crashed computer systems across the world as major businesses and newsrooms and television networks have been plunged into chaos on Friday. Again, chaos equals 19. So what a day for them to do that. Yeah. And again, when they have the next simulation on for a cyber attack at the place that they have it, via Klaus Schwab of the World Economics Forum, is on when? 10th of September, 109, drop the 0. Not to mention cyber attacks equals 109, and again, chaos equals 19. So again, just think about the old people. Think about whether there was single mum or single dad, yeah, or couple, or you're just doing your thing. You know what I mean? You're a globe trotter. You know, one of them. You know, you got the young people or elder people that they go everywhere. 1 minute they're in fucking Marrakesh, 2-2s they're in fucking Thailand, 2-2. You know what I mean? You're just fucking living your life, and these scumbags. Oh, we're gonna do lockdown. Oh, we're gonna get you frightened off the Richter scale with COVID and all the variants. Give me a fucking break. While we keep you busy with the Euros or the World Cup or the next scripted fucking bollocks. You know what I mean? Unbelievable. Or scripted who they already had selected for who's gonna win the vote. You know, prime minister or president. You know what I mean? Give me a fucking break. It's all a bag of bollocks. And until you wake up, listen, you ain't got a chance in hell. Regardless if it's sort of sorting ground here, at the end of the day, it's on you to wake up. Wake up from the slumber, man. It's easily seen through. And my point is, it's so easily effective just to do the simple concept, as I always say, how long has this concept been around? Many hands make light work. So let's keep it moving. Cybersecurity software firm CrowdStrike said they have identified the issue behind the global outage as a flawed antiviral update. All right. I saw them, I said, all right, let's go. You know, again, when the lights go out, what do you usually do? I know what I do. When there's a short circuit or, you know, a fuse gets blown in the fucking block, what do? You sit and you wait. But then imagine now, one time when you sit and you wait, that half hour or 2 hours gone, that turns into 2 days. That turns into 2 weeks. Yeah? Think about it. Right. Yeah? Them times we been blood clot telling you, especially people like us lot. We've been fucking telling you. Wondering why these people, Oprah and Mark Zuckerberg, are buying up fucking, you know, bunkers and all this type of stuff, highly sophisticated underground bunkers. What are they planning? Of course, they want to preserve what they got going on, right? They don't give a fuck about you or me. We are expendable. Yeah? There's always going to be another one. In some way, shape, or form. If they don't get you over there with something, they get you over there with that type of matrix. If they don't get you over there with whatever, they get you over there. If they don't get you over there, blah, 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 and then they get you over there, yeah? That's how they get you. Until you wake up and say, okay, I'm slightly online on my consciousness. What the fuck is going on here? Am I just being like, you know, pummeled, you know, bludgeoned, metaphorically and literally by a system erect that is hell bent on, you know, all these agendas and keeping me wasting my time? You know, easy to see. So anyway, blue screens of death, 304. What's the life lesson of yesterday? 34, right? 7 at 19, 2 at 0, 2 at 4 equals 34. And remember, the 34th prime is 139. You know, Masonic 74. You know, they put a death to everything, right? Death 97. Blue screens of death 97. Blue equals 68, like that creature's current age. Of course, I'm talking about creature features. Bill Gates. Yeah. Blue screen 41. Blue screen's 42. Remember, computer equals 42, I'm sure. And then that relates back to the morning star was 181. The 42nd prime is 181. Remember, we went over the morning star Lucifer, and yesterday, Friday, the 19th of July, or just Friday in general, regardless of Chaos 19. But Friday is Venus and the morning star Lucifer. How it goes back to, and then how it all goes back to everything I've been talking about before. So I'm not going to go over all of that again. So, you know, can't be that much of a broken record today. Now, what was the update time of the article? Was it not 157? And I said to look out for the 57. We spoke about 57 already, but I did say look out for 157 as well as the 57. My man's name, Senad Arak equals 157. Was it Tech Doomsday was 57? Yeah, I'm sure it was Tech Doomsday was 57. See? So again, they put all that type of frequency vibration in the caption, the length of the videos, the timing that the whole thing in general is going on. You're none the wiser. Chaos is all done so they can build, basically play God of you and keep up the infrastructure of a specific frequency of a spell. That's why I keep telling you, go and watch the movie They Live. That's why I always hashtag it along with the movie The Matrix, because, you know, I mean, it's basically one and the same movie, basically. Again, go and watch the movie called Knowing with Nicolas Cage. He's in a new film that just come out the other day called Long Legs. I need to finish watching that. Actually, I did start watching it. And basically, I'm right at the end. Basically, I'll watch it today. Interesting movie. Yeah. Have you seen the one with the guys in front of the audience? What's it called again? It's a recent one that came out. It's really good. It's really good. It's like a new take on, like I say, like a Rosemary's Baby, because I'm sure he killed his wife. Don't worry, it's not like a plot spoiler because you learn early in the thing what in the situation with how the film rolls out. But yeah, his wife had cancer, right? And then he does like a deal. Is it Interview with the Devil? Is it Interview with the Devil? I think that's what it's called. All right. Anywho, Nobody's been here. Did I not put something in the chat? Yeah, feel free to join the stream. Come up and have your say. Ride shotgun. Can talk about whatever else. And but yeah, I would love to hear from, again, if you know anybody that's affected from this, please send them this video. Send them Zach, you know what I mean? And I would like to set up or get them to have a chat with Zach because they deserve to be in the know. Everybody deserves the opportunity of knowing this information because it is the game changer we need. And that's why we was never taught it in school, as I've gone over in, so much before. But anywho, let's keep it moving. Projectionist, can you unfreeze? Thank you. And again, I'm not going to be going over everything here, so be sure to check out Zach. I did mirror one of the videos, but be sure to check out his other video, which is 50 minutes long on the live stream tab. I may or may not mirror it later. I probably will. I have got enough space. I made some space early this morning, so I'll probably quickly download it and then re-upload it as well. In it! Because it's the right thing to do. To all those that don't, well then there you go. The problems will keep going on until you actually make a stand in some way, shape, or form. Until then, you don't care. Put your feet up, man. Relax. There's nothing to worry about. Come on, chill out, relax. So, what's this last bit? The firm, on the last paragraph, the firm are reportedly used by Microsoft to handle various updates to their systems. Blah, blah, blah. How about fuck you very much? Tune into yesterday's stream so you can see the rest of that. Why? Yeah. Because that's not today's stream. Oh, update, because that's what they're looking to do, right? They wanted the system updated. There's that 118 factoring in again, and 26, and the 71 for those paying attention. I know Catholic Church and all that factors in as well. Interesting. Antiviral 137 is 33. Pandemic 65, excuse me. Remember, Prophecy 106, we're tracking that 106 as well. I'm sure I have that on a date, and then if I uncheck the date, when it comes up with the guy that's born on, what's his name, George Kurtz, that works for whatever party it is. I don't think it's Falcon. I think it was was it? Not right? CrowdStrike. There you go. He's born 5th of May. Remember, we was tracking that 55, right? And I'm sure you get 10 weeks, 6 days, or 10 weeks, 5 days. And George equals 105. Yeah, and then Prophecy 106, Antiviral 106. Interesting, right? Update Antiviral 65. Remember, to the creature's birthday, the other one, October 28th, Bill Gates, you had 313, 3 months, 1 week, 3 days. The 65th prime is 313. And again, if I uncheck the day, it will be 312, right? 3 months, 1 week, 2 days. And if you write out William Henry Gates III, it equals 312. Yeah. Hold on, let me get a drink. Need it. Yeah. Don't worry about where I've highlighted the 96 on that bit. I think I did that by accident. But again, Freemason's 96. Sure, one of them. Or Illuminati. Oh my god, I know it's 69 Illuminati, isn't it? Fucking hell, I'm 120, like Doomsday. Anywho, we've done that row before earlier with the 33 with Doomsday. For obvious reasons, again, CrowdStrike equals 55. I know that 145 factors in again with the 71 with Catholic and Catholic Church and all of that stuff and the biblical chapters, the New Testament, or how many books, 145, Catholic 145, however it goes. One of those. All right, next. Unfreeze, please, projectionist. Thank you. CrowdStrike Doomsday 106. Again, Prophecy 106. What was it? Antiviral 106. Yeah. Again, shout out to the person that's been here. Whoever you are, shout out to you. Hope you have a good one, even if you are a troll. Because I know you've been here. I know it ain't moved. Yeah. It's only been up to about 3 people at one time. Then it went back down to one. So I'm going to presume and say you've been the longest person here. Anywho, quickly sidetrack, and then we're going to go back to the situation at hand with the chaos, with the tech chaos. Quick follow up here, or slightly, momentarily. Note the 46 seconds with the video for the lady that was in Charmed. Huge TV show again. Go and check out the decode that I put out for it already. But again, a quick follow up. So, note sacrifice equals 46. Again, in Genesis 4:6, it begins with a sacrifice. Sacrifice equals 46. Again, to her next birthday, again, it was all about casting spells and witches. Witches or witch equals 39. And it was 39 weeks, and then there was an alternative span of like 8 months, 30 days. And spell equals 83, murder equals 83. And I remember the day that she died was 13/7. She just died the day. Again, the 33rd prime, which is 33. Sorcery, secrecy, magic, and circles. Again, think about magic circle. Again, 33. And again, charm equals 137. 13/7. The 33rd prime is 137. And from her, oh, Shannon, SHANNEN equals 33 as well. Not Shannon with an O or an N. She does it with an E. All right. And there was another 301 with her full name as well, and it was like 3 months, 0 weeks, 1 day. Also, but watch this, what they did with her, right? So they say they called it, what is it? Best of Prue. So they did a marathon and they chose all the best episodes from Charmed. Again, it comes from the movie called The Craft. They recently did an update one, which was so shit. You know, sometimes if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But you know, they love to fast and Jimmy fast on purpose, knowingly, purposefully, putting out a whole bag of bollocks off the conveyor belt, all on purpose. You know, can't even get a new blade. I mean, this is on purpose. With all the material you've got that you can do and make a blade film. It's been 5 years since that meeting with my man Mershana on the stage, and he put the hat on, blade. Remember that? Remember that? And I was like, oh shit, sick. It's already been half a decade. Half a decade. Fucking hell. It's already been 4 years since COVID. I mean, give me a break. Time flies, right? And as I say, man, these motherfuckers, they're just on one agenda to the next, keeping you on your toes, knowingly and unknowingly. Like, you know, with the civilians and whatnot. And those that help, excuse me, as well, right? Again, knowingly, unknowingly, no matter what part of the pyramid. Anywho, so again, they're casting spells, right? Witches, right? Now watch this. So again, they called it Best of Prue. That equals 46, basically. Now watch how face they are. Hold on, it's going to come back to... So anyway, Best of Prue equals 46. Again, they give you a 46-second video. Sacrifice 46. Now watch the dub play. Boom. Of all the episodes that highlight, look at the one. They said, yeah, man. The 4-day child marathon began on Thursday with a programming block from 6 a.m. to 1 a.m., right? And then it will continue through the weekend, Friday to Sunday, 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. each day. 2 of the episodes set to air, The Good and the Bad and the Cursed. All right, okay. All right. What's the other one? Oh, All Hell Breaks Loose. Ah. Yeah, you had to highlight those ones, yeah? Fucking piece of bleep, 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 bleep. If you want to know what I may or may not have said, just go and watch the last stream. Sure, in that 6 hours, you'll get something. All right, knock yourself out. I mean, these people are feisty. Yeah? If there was any doubt that, you know, Best of Prue was 46. How you doing? Charmed 137. Yeah? All right, let's keep it moving. Bam. Charmed Marathon 83. Spell equals 83. Murder 83. Brutal. Marathon 45. Ritual. Give me a break. And is Witch 27? Witch might be 27 anyway. Remember the alternative span 39, Witches 39, Shannon 39. And that's to the 2025 April 12th, I'm sure her birthday is. So this is from the movie Die Hard. What is it? Live Free or Die Hard. It's Die Hard 4.0. It was Die Hard 4, basically. With Bruce Willis. And basically the synopsis of the film and the cyber warfare and what was going on. So, of course, it was just coming to mind. So I just thought I'd grab a screenshot. And then I was looking at some stuff, which you're going to see coming up in a moment. All right. So feel free to pause and read all of that. I'm not going to do that. Feel free to knock yourself out. Projectionist, let's keep it moving. Thank you. Even Cyber's 26. I mean, come on. Remember the day numerology for yesterday, yeah? 26. Wow. Cyber and the 53. Even the 28's in there. Even the 82. For those that are up to speed, yeah? With the whole shebang, COVID, the whole shebang, you know what I'm saying. That whole row is just fire. Mm, mm. Cyber criminal, Illuminati. Remember, Mason's got the 69, Masonry 84. I mean, all the rest should be pretty self-explanatory. Gone over it a bazillion times, so I'll save myself the chin wag. Apart from the 191, because I know I haven't said that today. Society of Jesus 191, Cyber Terrorists 191 and 79. Society of Jesus, aka the Jesuit Order, Society of Jesus 79 and 191. And remember, Murder 83 and 79. Death 97. You know, Blue Screen of Death, which was 97 anyway, right? And then Death 97. Right, quickly segue onto this. As mentioned before, about an hour and probably 40 minutes ago, I probably mentioned this. There was going to be a little segue with this. Now, those that are up to speed, I know you really went, give me a break. Do you see what I see? Yeah. So you had a stabbing situation. I may or may not have covered it, but I probably did. Covered so many situations. So if I didn't, I'm covering it now, but I probably did. And this is an update or, you know, with whatever was going on just the other day or yesterday. So I took some screenshots. Now look here. Holly Newton, they say she was stabbed to death in an alleyway by her alleged stalker, right? And Newcastle Crown Court heard her mum was so concerned that she contacted police, who agreed Holly should not leave school if she was outside, right? On 27th of January, Bum, bum, dun, 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 dun. Bam, 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 bam. If you know, you know, yeah? So again, knife crime, another one, whether it's Allah Akbar or this type of situation. How many have I covered? And we keep seeing the same number over and over again. Knife equals 27. Hmm? So again, on the 27th of January of last year, Holly messaged a pal who apparently the defendant is going to meet. What is going to meet me outside school? I'm sure school equals 27 as well. Anywho, what? So he's basically stalking me at this point. Goes on to say, however it rolls out, the narrative of the story, right? He's going to follow me until I talk to him, right? So that's what she's saying in the message. Now, who saw Daniel the other day? Did you see Daniel Halliday that got washed up, who went missing in the river? Did you see that the other day? Basically, if you saw that quick dub plate that I did for that situation, I think it was like a 6-minute video, a few minutes. That's what's happening in a minute with this situation, even though we're already there anyway. That 27 alone. Okay. Let's read on. Let's punch some stuff in the calculator. Let's see what comes up. So it goes on to say, jurors heard that the teen followed Holly for how long? What does knife equal as well as 27? So jurors heard that the teen followed Holly for 45 minutes. Again, a knife equals 27 and 45. Again, it happened on the 27th of January. So anyway, they said that the teen followed Holly for around 45 minutes in Hexham. Shit, I forgot to punch that in. I'm going to punch that in a minute. Hexham, Northumberland, making sure he was careful not to be seen. The schoolgirl then agreed to speak to the youth or boy, but he lured her down an alley, then stabbed her many, many times, it was said. Staff at a nearby pizza restaurant heard Holly screaming and rushed out to find him attacking her with a kitchen knife he brought from home. Then it goes on to say they managed to forcibly remove the teen who claimed Holly had been horrible or awful to him. Blah, 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 right? So, right. You know what? Fuck it. Let me just type in Hexham right now. Northumberland, yeah? And let's just quickly see what the next slide is anyway. Okay, hold up here. I mean, wow. Went to hospital suffering 36 injuries, 12 stab wounds, 19 19 slashes. Of course, I was going to say knife slashes. In less than a minute. I mean, this is a frenzy. Like, what the fuck is going on in this fucking motherfucking Chucky doll? What the fuck is going on? Why so stabby? Again, learning the algorithm of the cosmos and how they amplify the days, and you don't know why you're gonna feel and more be inclined to do stuff, and or you could be the recipient to be caught up in the day. That's why learning this information is so important because then you can set your sails. You can. It's like forecasting the weather. We know it rains everywhere, or it's going to probably rain somewhere at some point in the day. But as I said before, metaphorically, oh, where's it going to be more likely to acid rain? And that's what we're working out. This type of thing, right? Gematria meteorologists call us that. So let me quickly hold up. Let me get up another tab. Did I not have one here? Oh yeah, here we are. So boom. Because I know I've got stuff coming up on the camera anyway, but I know I didn't type in Hexham like I idiot. Because I need a side my head. I need a right. Hexham. What was it? Northumberland. Let's do that first. North. There it is. Boom. Northumberland. Ooh, 213. Death 213. Let's do. Was it Hexham? Right. Boom. Can't see anything with that altogether with Northumberland. What? Kill 59, teen 17, kill 17 and 59, and the 17th prime is 59. Also, Hexham 103. Reverse reduction. A26Z becomes 1. Hexham 103. The 27th prime 103. Knife equals 27. Again, on the 27th of January, what happened to Holly Newton? Now, let's now get the projectionist, if you could so kindly unfreeze the frame that we have here. Please, projectionist. Thank you. Did I read all of this? It's been on pause long enough. Knock yourself out. Keep moving. I don't want to be here for too long. And we're coming up to 2 hours, so I didn't going to be around that time today. This is not going to be a 7-hour stream. I made it as bite-sized as possible. If you don't like it, oh well, learn it yourself and make it even more bite-sized. Because once you know it, it's instantaneous. You know what I mean? That's my point. Like once you get grasp of it, it is instantaneous. It's not no long thing. It's just bam, 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 bam. You know what I mean? This is another knifing situation. Didn't see much on it. But again, just still note the volume of which I do see what I see. Yeah. But, his one was on the 17th. Stabbed equals 17. So, because again, it's not just the 27. And as you can, did I not say, if you saw the Halliday one, Daniel Halliday, did I not say it's a dub play? I told you. No, that me, I said, boom. Holly Holly equals 27. Hello? When did it happen? January 27th. Knife equals what? You know, if I actually counted all the entries that I've done showing you the same fucking thing, it's going to be quite a lot, yeah? Think about it. Over 2,000 videos, all channels together. Give me a fucking break. How many of those videos have been showing you knife crime? Right. What else have we got here? Oh, not the 44 with her full name. Also stabbing and stabroon. Again, murder 38. And all the 38s that go with that death type of stuff, right? Got over it so many times. Long list. And the 30th prime is 163. And then note the 44 as well, right? Why is that interesting? A couple other things there, but you know, if you're up to speed, you're up to speed. But anywho, 15 years old. If you're out of 15, you get 38. Go figure. Again, stabbing and stabbing, 38, killing, murder, cancel, destroy, deletes. Yeah, school 27. Death 118, as well as spiritual. Kill 64. Stabbed equals 53. Schoolgirl stabbed. School by itself 27. Holly equals 27. On the 27th of January, knife 27. Again, school 27. And I can't keep saying it enough. It's like, okay, can you not see this? Can I get a witness? Like, what the fuck? I'm not dreaming this. You know, it's the whole point of these videos. The 44th prime is what? Her full name equals 44. So if you do it to the annual of the situation, but to next year, even though it happened last year, see, note the time they put it out in the news. It came out yesterday, yeah? Yesterday it came out. And the 45th prime was 197. What was yesterday's date? Yeah, the 45th prime, 19/7, 197, 945/27. The 44th prime again, kill 44. It's 193 days to the annual of the situation, be it real or not. Doesn't matter. That's beyond the point with what we're doing here. Obviously, condolences or whatever the case may be, if that be the case, yeah? Obviously. To any dumbass numbskulls that may come across and haven't been paying attention to a word, or he's just being blabbering. I didn't catch a thing. He talks about too many topics that all talk about the same fucking thing. Like, what? Like, how do you process or talk to people or watch programs or you know what I mean? Like, how, what? Give me a break. You know? Such a cop-out. Knowingly or unknowingly. You know, you got these trolls, right? Stalked, because it was about a stalker, yeah? We just spoke about 27 and 45. Give me a break. Stalked, 27 and 45, yeah? I mean, what? Stalker 103, 27th prime 103. I mean, it's just these type of dub plates, jewels and gems, showing you the algorithm of the cosmos, regardless of nefarious activity. Also, knife crime 177, and then you know how that goes back to the 201, yeah? Because the 201 Jesuit order and 177. And yesterday was what day on the leap year? Remember, William Henry Gates, Bill Gates, you know, main topic of today's transmission. What does his name equal? 201. Did I mention 201 today? Well, as I didn't. Of course I did. I ain't gonna go over that again. You're mad. Waste of time in kilojoules. You can get it once per stream. Or transmission or whatever, live stream. Oh, I didn't show it here, but if you go to the Sun News, you'll see it say 32-second video. Remember, he stalked her, took her to an alleyway. They give you a 32-second video in the sun. Alleyway equals 32. Oh, I wonder why they get. Oh, so scratch my head. I just can't work out this. This this riddle. Fucking hell. It's making my brain melt. Right, next. Thank you, projectionist. You're doing so good. Thank you. Appreciate you. Again, stabbed 26. Newton, her last name. 26. Killed 28. Yeah. What was that as well? There was another 32 I forgot to say. What was that? There was another 32. Why am I not seeing it now? Did I go back too far on the slide? What happened to him? Or am I just overlooking it? There was two 32s. There was alleyway and another one. Oh, there it is. Stalker. Give me a break. Yeah? Alleyway 32, Stalker 32, like a fool. Oh, man. Bam. How you doing? Unbelievable. Yeah. Even CrowdStrike outages, you had the 109 as well. Unbelievable. So again, watch them now. Watch the gaslighting. Like it ain't them. Yeah? Danger lurking. Britain faces a far worse threat than Microsoft's IT meltdown. System failures are just the start of it, experts say. These bleep, 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 bleep. You know what I mean? Bleep, bleep. Got to censor myself right now. Got to keep the Jets cool. That was, you had a little semi one yesterday. That wasn't a full-blown me going OTT. That was just, passion. Yeah? It was a 39 link with Bill Gates' birthday. Remember Doomsday 39. Remember Number of the Beast 666 by equals 258. And remember his dad died in a leap year 2020 on the 258th day of the year, or the day that leaves 258 days of the year. Yeah. Remember, what was it? Apple, IBM, or whatever. I mean, they're all in bed together in some way, shape, or form. Let's not get it twisted. No, it's not fucking Samsung against fucking Apple, or like, cut it out. In some way, shape, or form, they're all fucking together. But was it not 666? They sold the first computer for $666, 66 cents. Again, internet trouble one, computer trouble one, and then that times by 6 on the Sumerian equals 666. Yeah. So anytime when you punch in something on the calculator, you get trouble one in ordinal or reverse ordinal. Then in Sumerian instantaneously. Sorry, I'm getting a message cutting in from fucking WhatsApp, whatever. Anywho, just covered the whole screen like, huh? No notification just dropped down. But anyway, what was I saying? Fucking hell. 66. Yeah, so again, remember how this all comes together. Viruses, antivirus, COVID, philanthropist, fucking Bill Gates, again, COVID-19, again, mandatory and vaccination, both equal 666. Again, think about the mark of the beast, Revelation 13:18. And then, what was it? 6 prime 13, and then 18 factors in 6, right? 666, 6 add 6 add 6 equals 18. Man created on the 26th verse of the Bible, which is Revelation 13:18, right? You can't buy or sell without the mark. So when they're doing all these little testers in certain places, see what the news here and there, right? Maybe like Sweden or something like that. The people got stuff under their skin, Oh, now we can open the door. Oh, it's so convenient. We just wave our hand over it. Yeah? And he does some other stuff and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. All right. Maybe if there wasn't stuff so nefarious, my point is, even if I was a paraplegic, how much stuff would I be happy to be like, okay, I want to be, the guy that's got the stuff from Elon Musk, the brain chip, Neuralink. Like, how much can you trust them? Think about what I'm saying to you. Remember, CERN has a big part in play with the stuff of when it comes to, it was all military before we got the internet, yeah? And CERN, when you do your homework, you find that CERN, military, and then now they're the ones trying to break the veil, and they're saying, you can find quotes of them saying, Just like you can find quotes of Elon. Oh yeah, man, we're summoning demons. Okay. And then you can find people that work at CERN that are trying to break the veil, and they say, oh yeah, something may come in, or we may try and put something in. And then you'll find all of their little trailers and stuff that they do for CERN, and it's showing you about something or entities coming through, breaking the gate. And then think about it, Bill Gates. Give me a break. And there's more to that because January and Janus, there's another part that factors in. Can't remember how it goes now, but Janus. When does the Chinese New Year stuff? Because I know at the time, I can't remember where that is now with whatever's going on, but I know when COVID was going on. Oh man, I can't remember what it was now. I remember you had the tiger stuff around that time. I don't know if that was 2019. Remember you had the Netflix guy with the tiger? What was his name? Tiger something. Remember the guy? He was quite flamboyant, if you may. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah? Tiger. Is it Tiger King? Something, so. Tiger King. And my point is, man, there's just so much to it. But once you get a little bit wise to it, it's just a no-brainer. You know what I mean? It's such a no-brainer, man. So again, man created on the 26th verse of the Bible, number of the man as well as a beast. And at the end of the day, all is self. It's not saying that there's not some high almighty governing the shit and there's other fucking deities and stuff. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, learn to be a master of your universe to a good degree if you can. Otherwise, somebody else will do it for you. There you go, right? If you don't learn certain stuff, well, then they're gonna take over your, you know. And then times now you thought maybe you was holding the reins of the chariot of your mind, but nah, you wasn't even holding fuck all. The monkey mind of what they've put in your consciousness have took over a long time. You're fucked, compromised. And then, as I say, then you've got all this gaslighting shit. So that's what I'm saying. Where can we go and get the mental health abuse damages checked because of from the trauma-based mind control, right? And it should be 1 million on the tier bar minimum. There should be many tiers because it affects us subjectively and of course objectively. So again, for all the lies, wickedness that they do, and it's so obvious in open air, in any sane world, how is this going on? Really, with all the evidence that we think about? Oh my God. That's all I keep saying to you, yeah? The preponderance of evidence. Just think about that, man. It is a no-brainer and a home run. What? It's a, open and shut case, however it takes to do. But my point is, if the jury is on point and is up to speed, and my point is in a sane world, how long do you think deliverance is going to be? Give me a break. How long do you reckon? A week, a month, 2 weeks? Dragging it a court case, boom, boom, boom. The Faceless Network, the Jesuit order, boom, 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 boom. How long? It should be in the same hour. No long thing. Bam. Right, find these people, boom, boom, boom. They got names and addresses. No long thing. Instantaneously. But of course, they go on and now say, oh, well, the show, what's the show called again? Black Mirror and whatever else. We're probably going to get a monkey see, monkey do effect, and you're going to get, hackers from wherever else that are now going to be like, oh, if that happened, that means we can do a breach and blah, blah, blah. And at them times, it's these fucking scumbags, regardless if there's a monkey see, monkey do. Where did it fucking start from? What is the root cause for amplifying get rich or die trying? What is the root cause? You know what I mean? It's these fucking scumbag pendejo. Satanic fucking scumbag magla fucking maniacs. Fuck you. And we'll get one out at least. Dual weld, flipping the bird, along with toes. Fuck you. Yeah, and that is a royal fuck you very much. Fuck you. And all those that allow it to ensue, you are the problem more than the Jesuit order because it's so obvious. About they can still be coming out with movies, what's it called? Leave It Behind or Leave, what's it called? The Obama film, the Netflix one. You know what I mean? What? What? They can have films showing how they're gonna, molesting your kid's brain and all the Freddy Krueger type of stuff. You know what I mean? What? And is this the world that you want to leave behind? That's all I'm showing you. That's all we're showing you. It doesn't matter if it's Gematria based. There's other great people putting out information that they're not on the. You know what I mean? At least they're doing something. What the fuck have you done today? What did you do yesterday? Because we been here for a long time, and I'm talking before I even found the numbers. I've been an early bomber clock bloomer from a long time. Yeah, saying what the fuck? What is this chip and this unforeseen pressure that is just there? You know what I mean? Like, what is that? You know what I mean? And it's took me a while. You know what I mean? And then to get to how I can articulate and then deploy and just give the dub plates and the jewels and the gems like other people can. You know what I mean? Give me a fucking cut me some slack over here and other people, whether it's Zach. You know what I mean? What the fuck's going on? Never knew I'd be doing this, so you know. Learn and apply. You don't like me, you don't like the community, but it doesn't matter. What we're doing, it still stands, it all checks out. Are you learning, applying, and putting it out? Are you mirroring videos? Oh, is it going to hurt your brand? Okay, make a new channel and let me know you've done that. Is that possible? Or you too pussy? You too pussy? You're on team pussy. You're on team pom pom hole. No backbone, no vigor. And that's what they bank on. Don't care. Chill out, put your feet up. It's gone over it a bazillion times, right? So, PC apocalypse, it says here. Hackers can't shut down world. Sorry, hackers can shut down world. Excuse me. PC apocalypse. Hackers can shut down world with global IT outage style attack, warn experts. I'm sure I'll tune into the LC. What's my man, the police guy, Peter Bexley? What's his name? You know the one I like to show him and talk him. We saying conspiracy malarkey for yesterday, is it? You fucking piece of shit. You know what? Let me keep my jets cool because it's so easy. And you know when the tongue can go off and then two twos, the whole body set ablaze. You know what I mean? Long. Not all the time, you know what I mean? You can't always waste those type of kilojoules. So hackers could shut down systems across the world with an attack that replicates today's global IT outage. How about fuck you? There's enough for everybody. You that have made it systemic. You've done with the system with what you do, the systemic stuff that you do in the system, you know what I mean? Piece of fucking, you know what? Bleep, 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 bleep. Keep it, child friendly as possible with today's transmission. So, yeah, shout out to the youth. Remember, the children of tomorrow is the future of today. Always remember that. The children of tomorrow are the future of today. Yeah, and look how they're having up the people, the offspring, none the wiser. Wow. It's crazy to have to bear witness to this. And that's what I'm saying. And that's why I had to do this. You think I want to come in and even do this stream today? You don't think I ain't got better or other like what? Give me a break. As much as I don't want to, but I'm got the conviction I'm compelled to because I have to. I'm about it. Like whether nobody watches or not, whether it's a 2-minute video or not, I have to put out this video. I have to do it today, So it is what it is. We've done my bit, along with whoever else are doing our little bit, you know what I mean? And it turns into a big bit when many hands make light work. So right. Projectionist, can we get the next slide? Thank you. You're doing so well today. Get a little zoom, zoom, zoom. And make me say, ayo, ayo. I want the blood clot now. You get me? Just trying to get on with my day, skip down the street, la 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 la. You know what I mean? Happy days. Oh, spanner in the works, these cunts. 220s at the airport. Now you can't even get a little quench. You got everything digital, no cash. You can't even get no nappies for the youth barling. You need to get another bottle. The youth's barling. Then you even got some meanies around you, maybe in the thing that's got cash or money on the card. They don't even want to let you know that they got money. They could even aid you because you get some shit cunts as well. I know with nice people, I'm not saying that you're gonna get a balance, but you know what I mean. You're gonna get a mixed bag. Then times people just trying to get where they're going. None the wiser. They have no idea. Hackers could shut down everything. Exports were worn. We must learn before it's too late. Yeah, that's something to take home today. Yeah. Because I've been, playing that fucking verse and song, haven't I? If we all just simply learn this, teach the fucking children. Imagine everyone though, man, whether it's the latest terror attack and then you had that calendar date marked. You know what I mean? Imagine the people in Dublin. Same thing I was saying before. Yeah? He said, gotcha, bitch. You know that Dave Chappelle one. You know what I mean? Gotcha, bitch. We've been waiting for this day, pussy-o. What are you saying? We know somebody's going to flare up or something's going to happen, whether it's directly from you or because of the way you got the algorithm going on. And without your influence, certain stuff going on. We're not going to have to be worrying about little Holly trying to go to school and now she's got Bomber Clark Stalker going on, ready to knife her up and kill her. You know what I mean? Over what the fuck, like, what's really going on? Much ado about Bomber Clark nothing. Whether the story was real or not true, that's beyond the point. Learn the algorithm. Learn how to set your cells. Be a Gematria meteorologist. It really isn't that fucking hard. Understand where acidic precipitation may take place on any given day, or do you like to be mocked and molested and Groundhog's Day? What? Like, how do you just like that? Oh, I like to be saturated in it. Me put on some Ice Bites and Kanye West. Because I really like it. All right, do your thing. Put your feet up. They're getting on with their Central C and Diggity to Ross Clark, Bomber Clark. What you saying? And whoever else in America or the UK or wherever else, because it's happening fucking everywhere in some way, shape, or form. You don't think they got the Bollywood actors or the singers out there on the same thing, and then when you go to your K-pop in China, man, they've got them on the same thing now. The same fucking thing. So let's not get twisted. They're doing the one eye symbolism. They're doing the whole nine now. The whole nine. Yeah. So before it's too late, because again, think about it. A million of these type of videos from in and out of community, but of course, this community that I'm focal pointing on, the most community that cuts through a lot of the bullshit. Yeah. Imagine right now, everything goes off. Power cut, gone. Everything. No YouTube, no Facebook, Telegram, WhatsApp. You can't make a phone call. No Wi-Fi call, no nothing. Gone. And you're waiting for the electric to turn on. You're waiting. It's been half hour. 2 2's it's been a day. You didn't have no supplies, no torch, no batteries, no candles, no extra tin food. You came across the information. You thought us that was idiots. You didn't download no videos. You didn't learn and apply it yourself. You didn't help no loved ones around you. You don't understand who to hold accountable for what the fuck's going on. 2 2's a week's gone. You can't go to the cash point. You can't go Tesco's. 2 2's a madness is going on. People are now going to break in and get the last bit of supplies in all the shops. Think about what I'm saying to you. How mad it could actually go. What? And then they give you movies like The Hunger Games. You're trying to get on with life. Get a munch and a quench. Procreate. You know what I mean? Breathe fruitful and multiply. But then obviously we wouldn't go OTT if we wasn't trained to just consume and fuck and just consume dumb shit. I lie. And then these cunts, they will come along and be like, at TED Talk, there's too many people. Remember, this is him, Bill Gates at TED Talks 2010. We need a pandemic, all man-made, and there's too many people. We can do a good job with vaccines, and Yeah, yeah. Give me a break. What? So you program an MK Ultra to people to, you know, stunt their growth spiritually. Yeah, they don't understand what's affected them. Now they're stagnant in their knowing of stuff. Then they're screaming out, acting out in different ways. They don't know why they're acting out. You lot are fucked up people. You know that. Brilliant, though. Give them a clap. Brilliant. Yeah, but fucked up. And then you will talk about, oh, you have your Georgia Guidestones. Remember did they take that down? What's that? March 22nd? And they blew them up. Then they've been standing there for ages, right? They talk about, oh, you got to keep the world to 500,000 people. Look it up. If you don't know what I'm talking about, in America, you had something called the Georgia Guidestones. And they just blew them up recently in one blatant Jesuit order, Illuminati, skull and bones ritual, maybe about 2 years ago. I think that was around the time when you had those chrome monoliths showing up around the world. Don't know if you remember that. And then obviously, it wasn't some UFO or some, I mean, obviously it's them. As much as crop circles might be interesting for a hot second, I mean, do you really think it was a UFO hovering? And I mean, really? Give me a fucking break. Nonsense. But it's amazing nonetheless. Just the patterns and stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, wow, that's deep. Anywho, and the way you can't see any a track from something that was there. People walking along, what they're doing, the artwork. Like, what? That is pretty amazing still. It's like, okay, how did you do all of that, but then leave no trace of, there's no tractor trails? Like, you know what I mean? Things that make you go, But as for UFO, fuck off, UFO, little green man. Chupacabra, give me a fucking break. What if you know about Chupacabra? You know that one come up in the Latin place. And the Latin people, they love a ghost story and an alien story. Tell me about Chupacabra like a fool. Yeah? So let's keep it moving. Boom. We're at the end of this now, so literally. Just over a minute of recording. So goes on to say blah blah pop 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 pop. I mean, do I really need to read it? Where's the kilojoules? No, that 46 on the time now. Remember antivirus, right? Remember viral, virus, chaos, 46. Oh yes, oh yes. So I mean, I already mentioned this, and it's currently 59. Remember George Kurtz. Yeah, cybersecurity company CrowdStrike, born 5th of May. Oh man, again, Friday is Venus. Yeah, Lucifer, morning star. And the morning star, if you write out the morning star, equals 197, and then Microsoft 118, and all the other stuff already talked about concerning October 18th, 2019, event 201. And again, yesterday, 201st day of the year of a leap year. Usually today's the 201st day. Again, I'm not going to overtalk what I've already said, but just that quick little bit. Again, William Henry Gates equals 201, like the Jesuit order, like weather control and all the other stuff that we've gone over a million times. Sacred number. All right. So, currently 59 years old, this creature playing his part in the madness and chaos. And Freemasonry 59. Scumbag. You can get a quick duel. ASMR. Fuck you very much. That was Dew World flipping the bird and toes. Yeah, right. Next slide. Thank you, projectionist. Scumbag. Like you don't know what's going on. Think about blacked out screens or blue screens. Black equals 34. We went over the other 34s already, but remember Chaos 19. Look at this scumbag's last birthday. Wow. And he had a 19 life lesson. 5 at 5, 2 at 0, 2 at 5. Even the numerology underneath it, but the life lesson 19. and numerology above that 55. Again, playing God over you, God 26 and 55, Satan equals 55, and then the day numerology on the other side. And even his birthday, of course, 5 and 5 is 10. So, I mean, and it's, God equals 10 as well. And that's why you had the song by Marilyn Manson that I said before, but not on today's stream. So I'll quickly say it now. You had the song by Marilyn Manson called Say, SAY 10, TEN, play on words. So if you ain't heard that song, go figure. Go and look up the song Gematria, The Killing Name by Slipknot. Go and look up the song Murder by Numbers as well by a band called The Police. Go figure. Yeah, brutal. Chaos 19 on the 19th of July, right? Right. Don't worry about the middle bit with the 2 months, 2 weeks, 1 day, but remember the prophecy stuff and antiviral and whatever else we had. 106, and remember George, if I uncheck it, it will be 10 weeks and 5 days. George equals 105. You'll see it's going to come up because I haven't shown it yet. It should come up just after this. And be sure to check out that video, yeah? I did a short video with no decode, but the main one, I did re-put it up on the community wall post. And I show how, yeah, was it really punting that stopped you from getting your little meal deal from Greg's when he was looking at a little meal deal and a quench for your lunch break, or, you know, he was a little a young'un going to school, he was in a little break, or you just a normal person. Shit, that donut was looking sexy. Let me grab that drink and those packet of crisps. Yeah, meal deal. Or even if it wasn't a meal deal, you know, I'm just doing a little joke. But my point is, they was the reason behind Greg's Bakeries, Sainsbury's. You had Aldi. What was the other one? I'm forgetting. There was another one. Just go and watch the video, man. Carl, you get me? Sure. It did it. We do the thing already. See? I and I man. You get me? I man. Yeah. Yo, man. Me, myself, and I. Shout out to those though that are in tuned with the frequency with my type of tribe, where we have our type of common sense, because our common sense ain't ain't the common sense the Zombieland variants go on with there. Yeah. Remember, Cable 54, they live right. They're putting out a frequency. Go and watch the film today. Anyway, George Kurtz 54, Terrorism 54, Jesuit Order 54. We spoke about time already with the 144 earlier in today's transmission. 63, 153, of course, the Jesuit Order. So again, perfect for his role. We had 57s as well. Remember, with the time update, it was a Tech Doomsday 57, right? And whatever else we had. Again, we just went over that 105. So yeah, let's keep it moving. Again, we just spoke about 57. Yeah, it's just perfect. Yeah, don't worry about the 75, 76 or such. And started looking at the movie. Of course, Die Hard, right? Now watch. See if we see anything with this quickly, right? Watch. You know, this is the last minute now. This is the last 13 seconds. I'm at 11 minutes 59, and the video that we're looking at here with the decode on it that I'm using to go through, and I'm pausing it, is 12 minutes 13 seconds. Let's see what we get in this short little piece of time, right? So the movie came out in 2007, June 27th, if I'm not mistaken, right? Was it not June 27th? Hold up. Let me make sure I'm correct. Hold up, I went back too far. Hold up. Let me zoom in here as well. Sorry guys, one sec. It's because the search bit's pretty small. I don't want to tap it again and fucking miss. You know them ones. So anywho, movie with McClane. Of course, that's the protagonist in the movie, played by Bruce Willis. Again, well-known actor.
Shit.
Now maybe I haven't got it up here yet. Hold up. Oh yeah, it's right there. It's right there to the left. Second paragraph, but then the one after that. So the third paragraph, basically. Second sentence, June 27th, 2007. Boom. Okay, there's a couple of different release dates, but I'm sure I went with the USA one. Computer 42, right? Was Computer not 42? Give me a break. Remember how that factors in with Lucifer, yeah? And the Morning Star. 181 as well as the 197 to go with 19/7 with the day in question, with what we're talking about. The whole point of today's stream or transmission, whatever. Be sure to check out Zach and whoever else that's putting out this type of intel concerning these numbers, because you can truly see and cut through the bullshit. Right, Doomsday 33, right? I mean, give me a break, man. It's got. What? Come on now. And always remember, because I haven't said this today, but I've said it in a different way. But no, well, yeah, I haven't. But my point is, think about all the channels that you will come across since yesterday, today, ongoing, that will not be talking about this information. And it's not to take away that some of them or a lot of them may maybe even be talking some good stuff, obviously. But my point is, if you haven't got this, you miss such a big, a big portion of the glue of the spell binding. You know what I mean? If you miss this, I mean, you're basically pissing in the wind. That's my point. If you haven't upgraded, you are pissing in the wind. So let's keep it moving. Again, 33 is pretty self-explanatory by now, so I don't think. Ooh, woo! Yeah, and we're at 12:05 seconds now. Yeah. What's that? 8 seconds left. What are you saying? What are you saying? We ain't hit no dub plates with this. Give me a fucking break. Microsoft equals what? Did I mention Luke 10:18 today? Did I mention October 18th today? What happens with October 18th and the Event 201 simulation dry run pandemic, and then how that factors in with how it factors in with fucking viruses, and of course the scumbag, satanic scumbag, Maglomaniac, or the frontman of the Maglomaniacs, like Looney Tunes, the Maglomaniacs. I should get AI to fucking make a whole fucking song for me on the Looney Tunes thing, but Maglomaniacs, because I had Animaniacs, right? Anywho, quick side joke, but anywho. $118, yeah? For obvious reasons. Pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, and that's to his birthday. 111 days, as mentioned before. Internet 111 against Klaus Schwab. All right. Holiness spread love and light. Hashtag don't be a basic D sprayer. And of course, with gracious gratitude, but take no shit.